Hello everyone and welcome back to part 2 of Alone With You by Benjamin Rivers. Welcome back everybody. I hope that you've enjoyed the first video in the series where we got to meet the lovely Winnie. I'm really quite liking this game at the moment. I think it's quite unique, quite an interesting independent game, and from some of the feedback that I got from the first video, it's all gone really well and I'm really enjoying it. So welcome back to part 2 of Alone With You by Benjamin Rivers. Now, if you remember in the first part, we were playing along. We have no name for our character as of yet, from what I can remember, but we are on this kind of space station sort of environment, kind of whatever you want to call it, a space shuttle, space landing, space planet. And we're basically trying to discover what happened to the people that were there before us. It seems that we are part of an experiment that went wrong, where humans went to live onto another planet, and it didn't quite work out. We met Winnie, who was a hologram of one of the characters that already lived on the station, maybe a few weeks ago, maybe a few years ago, who knows. We're trying to find out what's happened to her, as well as trying to find out what happened to everyone else. On the midst of that, we're trying to get off the planet within 3 weeks. Not a lot to do, so yeah, and we're also being guided by a very mysterious AI. Now, the AI is quite mysterious because we're kind of trusting the AI, but we don't really know what the AI is or what its intention is. So there's a whole load of stuff going on here that's a bit vague, mysterious, not quite explained, but very interesting. This game was basically done by Benjamin Rivers, who did Home. If you've ever played Home, which is another small independent title on PSN as well and on Steam, you can pick it up for about a few pounds. You'll understand that this game has a very similar theme, where not everything gets explained and you have to work out a lot for yourself. So the AI was guiding us along, trying to give us little hints, little clues, see what happens. We have to sort of fix various things as well in the space shuttle, or space station as it were. And we were also finding pages of a story which I thought was quite interesting, that possibly Winnie wrote about her relationship with the kind of dark, as it were. And the AI was asking us, how did we feel about certain things? And that I found quite interesting, because I don't know if that's going to input into the story later on, or what decisions we make about how we felt about how Winnie was feeling at the time. Who knows? Our meeting with Winnie in the first episode went really well, and we managed to gain all the information that we needed. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to start playing. So let's get on with it. Good morning, Fine Dandy. I received notice that the Holosim chamber had been successfully accessed. How did it go? It went, yeah, I'm going to say it went really well. Here, I hope Miss Laurier was able to give you some helpful information on repairing the escape ship. Yes, she was. I received information, blah blah blah. Returned to a full working state. It seems to have helped the problem solved a bit more efficiently in regards to the escape ship. Yes, that's what we wanted. So every night we have to go and see a member of the old space station team through the HoloSim. That's when the AI goes offline, so we have to hand the report in every morning. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird setup, but it kind of works, to be honest. I just need to undo my jacket a bit because my zip keeps catching on my coat. Right. In any event, you can return to the core when you're ready. I've got some new mission options for you today. Yoo-hoo! Right. Now, if you watched the first video, you would have seen that the art style is clearly 8-bit retro, and I have no problem with that at all whatsoever. I think we've looked at everything today. Right, let's have a look through here. So the space station is quite dilapidated. The life support systems are only going to last for about 3 weeks, which is why the AI is trying to encourage us to get off the ship the station as soon as possible. Having said that, there's clearly not something quite right with the AI. And if you see around, you see a lot of this, like where stuff has been dragged around and there's blood. I think we could be dealing with a dodgy unit here. Right, let's go back into the interface of the AI core. Relay, we have the HoloSim working. I think it's time to branch out a bit. You have a few choices. Ooh. First, we could try to recover the plant material at the agrodomes. We need to start equipping the escape ship with material for the food processors. Leslie Barjawa ran the agrodomes, so if you head there today, you can meet her tonight in the holosim chamber. Next is what consists of the caves, our energy mining and process center. The mine is available to visit. We could use more resource for fuel. Resource energy lumber was responsible. So if you head there, you'll see him tonight in the holosim chamber. Okay, so wherever we head, we'll get to meet that person. Next is welcome me due to recent shift. I'm reluctant to send you there. But you might have parts you can salvage from the escape ship's thrusters. Unfortunately, we have no choice but to check. We'll get to meet Director Pt2 in the holosimulator. He might not like what we discover, though. The more you can connect with the constructs, the more they'll help you. The more they'll be able to help. Oh, they'll be able to help us. When you're ready, you can head down south to Shuttle Bay to plot a course to one of the areas. Can you guess, boys and girls, which one I'm going to go to? Of course, I'm going to go to the one that the AI is not happy for me to go to, because that's what we do. Right, we have to go down to the, was it Shuttle Bay? Yeah, Shuttle Bay. Let's have a little look at the Shuttle Bay itself. Right, which one are we going to go to? So, mission complete. I think it was Colony B, the Pierre, wasn't it? Oh, come on, you've got to go there. Yeah, there we go. Doo-doo-doo. I love this. I just love the whole animation, the whole kind of retro vibe. The music, which is such a nod to kind of various different 80s TV shows, sci-fi shows. There's so many inspiration taken from everything. We're finally here, Colony B. I haven't seen this facility since the Rift event blocked off for access. Only with the recent seismic activity has it been possible to come here again, and yet I would very much prefer not to. What are you hiding? Unfortunately, coming back is quite necessary today. You'll need to find useful parts for the escape ship's thrusters. Please be careful. Okay. There's also a touch of Garth Marenghi's Dark Place about this as well, in a funny way. It's dark in there, isn't it? You'll be able to difficult for you to find anything to scan like that. I imagine a lot of facility won't work without some backup power. So I'm going to stop reading every single thing that comes on the screen. I think you guys can pause if you need to read it. I'll give you the brief summary. Use the maintenance hatch, because otherwise my voice is going to get completely and utterly worn out. I wouldn't want that, would I? Use maintenance hatch. There's something very, very, very cute the way that Benjamin has animated our spacemen. We're kind of adorable in a very freaky way. I can't wait for the reveal, if there's ever going to be a reveal, to see what we actually look like. I bet we're kind of some kind of mutated lizard or something stupid. Or maybe we're the evil thing. Still working, you have to find a way to supply power to the circuits. On! Okay. Alright, so maintenance hatch is locked. To sever room beta. Do. This is actually looking quite mysterious. I'm actually a little bit scared. Connections loose. Well, we'll put it in. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Button. We have power. Ooh. There's lots of blood again, like on the walls. If you have a look up the top, it looks very wrong in here, doesn't it? There's a little power again in that area. Try looking around now. You can see. Okay, there's a dead body. You're not freaked out by the dead body? No, you'd rather ignore that, wouldn't you? Yeah. Was that Pierre? Maybe that's Pierre. Oh, there we go. Leon Robinson looks like he was crushed by debris. He died a merciful, quick death. Oh, thank God for that. Mr. Robinson supervised the day-to-day maintenance of the Colony B under Chief William King. He probably did it all the time, keeping that place running smoothly. Alright, so that we found Leon Robinson, whoever the hell he was. Obviously he was the supervisor. This is what happens to supervisors. Never get paid enough, basically get crushed to death. Right. Unlocked. Right, R2. Scanner component will help us repair this shit to us. Okay, so we found, something to help us repair the ship's thrusters. 3 more thruster parts and we can get out of here. I'm not sure if I want to get out of here. I really want to know what you've done, because I think you are very dodge AI. Server has been completely eaten away and disabled by the elements, but it looks like someone was trying to modify it somehow. So it's like someone was trying to find a signal. Damaged server. Could they have damaged it while they were trying to find a signal? Ooh, R2. Let's see that. Those tubes delivered waste materials that were to be purpose stored for reuse in the future. Quite a bit of recycled. It's kind of funny, I said I was going to stop talking, but I can't help but find myself talking. It's just, I don't know, it's just the way I do things. I tend to read out loud as well, which is kind of deeply annoying for some people, I think. We went in there, didn't we? Did we find... Was this the only room? It can't have been the only room. We missed this bit. God, so many dead bodies around the place. This is Centaual Tenzi. Centaual, I'm so sorry. He has to use Pt2. So this is from the seismic event. So Tong abandoned them, and something was going on with the drones as well. And that's interesting because the drones are obviously meant to relieve and kind of take the stress off the colony to kind of fix things. It sounds like they were causing more hassle. Right, so we've got to plug something in here as well. I think we might do maintenance hatch. Let's not go there quite yet. Locked. Okay. Server room locked. If I find another big tube that just needs to be plugged in, I'm gonna freaking scream. I hate it when people just repeat the same things over and over again. Oh look, there's exactly the same thing, and it is! The power conduit has been separated by the seismic activity. You need to connect it. Yes. What are we going to do? We are going to connect it. I know it's an easy way to kind of do things, and when you're making the game on your own independently, you know, you've got to take some shortcuts, but a bit of originality would be nice. Did we find everything in that room? I got a feeling I just missed something. I've really got a massive feeling I've just walked past something, but nope. Right, so maintenance hatch. Let's have a look and see what else is down here. So storage. Don't remember, we've got 3 more parts to find. R2. There's got to be something around there. Right, this might be quite interesting because this was a similar theme in Winnie's area that we went to, where we found her thoughts via a story that she'd written against her in the dark, and we had to sort of make decisions on what we thought and who we sided with in her story. Okay, so nothing in the storage bins. So maybe the schematic drawings are something that we've got to hunt out for. Main server room, okay. Maintenance hatch. We went to the maintenance hatch, didn't we? So let's go to the main. Is it the main server? Yeah. Right, so I've got to find something to remove the bolts at the bottom. This is gonna be quite a while. This is a lot more kind of spaced out compared to Connie's. Not Connie, Winnie's. Winnie's little area. That one was actually set over 5 floors as well, so we just got a part on every floor and that's all we did. Actor's card. I wonder. Right, yeah, so now we've got some more thruster stuff. That is pretty sweet. Is there anything else in here that we need? Oh, inspect. Oh, did we inspect collapse one? I know it's terrible, and it is awful. It is. I've never been in those situations where I've had to look at dead bodies piling out of a wall, but safe to say I never want to be put into that sort of situation either. You know, so the AI will pop up every once in a while just to remind you if you've lost your way. So I'll say, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Get your ass in gear. I sort of know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And we can't use the card on that, so that's annoying. Let's go back the other way. Let's see if we can go through secondary storage. We had to look around here, didn't we? Yeah, so we went through that way, didn't we? I've got a memory like a goldfish. Actually, I think goldfishes have memories that are better than me. Did we go to the maintenance hatch? Why is my voice getting so squeaky? Oh god. Oh, that looks... let's check the maintenance hatch out then. Wasn't this where... Yeah, that's where we found Pierre. That's where we found the first maintenance hatch, so let's go back through this way. Let's try and retrace our steps a little bit. South service corridor. Ooh. Exit colony B. We don't want to exit colony B. We want to go through. Let's go through this corridor. I don't remember seeing this. Yes, I know. I know. Ah! Stop reminding me. I know what I'm doing, sort of. Make this workroom. Did we go in here? Ah, we've not been in here. Yes, of course. Because then... it's a handy tool. I like the way the AI feels the need to apologise for not being quite up to scratch with terminology. Oh, I didn't know you were speaking Essex, love, did I? It appears to most others. Ah, so that's a good point. We can visit Mr. Tong in the Holosim, so we can bring all this stuff up. That is a very, very smart idea. Right, so I have the spanner, which means I can unlock that other door back in the other region, but we'll check and make sure. Oh my god. Yeah, you don't want to go for electrical water. Not a great idea. Yes, of course I want to shut it off. Because I really like killing myself for random reasons. Yes. There we go. Let's turn it off. Right, now what are we missing? Because obviously we want to find something. There we go. We found the injection motor. Woohoo! So then the other part must be in that locked room. I must say this is actually going quite well for a change. Normally I spend about half an hour fucking around until I can actually figure out what the hell to do, so I'm quite proud of myself. Now, was it in here? Yeah, I think it was. It was over to the... Yeah, of course I'm going to use a spanner. Honestly. Oh, I think we found Pierre. Oh, William King. He sustained several life-threatening injuries. Oh God. Now William King was the one that was separated from his wife and his family. The wife and family didn't come with him on the expedition, even though the employers who ran the expedition advised that it was better that the family did come to reduce the stress levels. Unfortunately, that did not happen. So therefore, he spent a lot of time in the holosim chamber. Talking to a holosim version of his wife, apparently. Right, so yes, that would probably have been from his children. Actually, I'm going to say no, because I assume... Glowing cow icon, do you want to put the... hold on, right, okay. So I assume we got to read the book description. Reddish hair is surrounded by several animals: a goat, a pig, a sheep. A goat, a pig, and a sheep, as if they're sleeping. So, goat, pig, goat, and sheep. Did I say poke? Pig, sheep, and goat. Yeah. A lazy buffalo. So, no. No, was the... Yes, I want to put that one out. There we go. Sheep, yes. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. William King, sure is it? Is this from William King? Right, so I think we can safely assume that it was possibly Winnie that he was speaking to, because Winnie had a deep-found respect and admiration for King, hinting along the lines of a possible kind of romantic sort of affair, I think. And it is probably Winnie that he was speaking to, even though it was never actually admitted to by Winnie herself, but in her book and in what she wrote and other messages we found things sort of hinted towards a bit of an affair, really. And everything we need for the day. Please let's not stick around any longer than we have to. You should come on home. But I wonder if there's anything more to find. I think we should probably leave. I think we have found everything. I was hoping maybe we could find something suspicious on the AI. I guess we'll just have to... Right, the entrance way. I guess we'll just have to deduct our own conclusions. I fear that was not the worst of it. There was so much damage and death, but we need to get working on these thrusters to come back right away. Okay, will do. So let's return to Colony A. We can't really go anywhere else, so let's go back home. And let's get ready to meet Mr. Tong for the evening. Right, so let's go and process our findings. Let's go straight back to the AI core. Hey, Mr. AI, I've got some stuff to show you. Did well out there. Thank you, I did well. Life achievement. Since you went to Colony B, you'll be able to visit Mr. Tong, the Holocene, but oh, it's all gonna go Pete Tong. Right, I'm gonna retire to my Holocene because I am ready for Mr. Tong. You're gonna give us some tricky questions? I'll be like, dude, sort your shit out. Nobody liked you. Everybody thought you were fucking weird. That's not our room, is it? No, is it up there? Private quarters, there we go. Let's go to lie down in our nice little hollow bed. Call it a hollow bed, it's not, it's just basic padding with a blanket on it. It's kind of gross that we never actually change our clothes or shower, actually. I mean, I don't mind being a spaceman alien, but a stinky one at that is, yeah, not quite appealing. I mean, have we taken a piss over the last 2 days? I really hope you're not urinating into a bag. Right. Let's get to the Holocene chamber. Now, the AI goes offline during the night, gives us a bit of a rest from its interference, because apparently it needs the power to run the Holocene program, so... which I also think is very suspicious. Right, so basically, just to give you a bit of a rundown, the characters that we meet at night have an inkling of what's actually happened to them in the real world, that they basically died, although I got the feeling we'll never find their bodies. So there's gaps in the memory, and there's gaps on how much the AI can simulate how much they remembered. However, the AI sets them to work every single night to sort of get more research done to find out how to escape from the planet, etc, etc. So all the characters that we meet are basically here to give us information, or basically we're here to help them out in order to give us information as well. It's a two-way thing. A lot of the characters will want to try and find out what happened to them. So this is the sort of debate we have to have. Do we tell them a lot or do we tell them nothing? So... now these are some of the questions that we're going to have to ask. So what did we see out there today? Well, we saw... I don't want to upset him too much, but we saw destruction. Now don't forget, it seems that he became a bit kind of possessed in some way, so he was not a very liked chap. Whether this version that we're speaking to is the unpossessed version or the more version, I don't know. Oh, so he had to fight with Jean. Okay. Yeah, we saw bodies. So, is that when you became possessed? I think it might have been. Stress, yeah. I mean, stress can change a person. What is the did we miss some information? He seems really low. This dude seems really low, and I'm really worried that we're not going to get any information out of him. I think we've... Oh, I don't think this is going well. Ooh, no. Oh, God. I really feel I should try and pick something that he can relate to. I can't remember. Oh, well, that's good. At least he actually appreciated it. Willie did the same thing as well, actually. Actually, I want to talk about your schematics. Those are quite interesting. Oh, okay. So is that a fuel energy consumption thing? Okay, well, we'll do if we do come back. I don't want to jump into the escape ship. I'm trying to avoid doing that because I don't think it's right that you go and have a conversation and say, oh, really sorry for your pain, by the way, we want to get off this planet, so you didn't make it. Sorry, dude. Have to be tactful. Let's slowly work our way there. You can be paying attention to everyone almost at once. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm finding the AI a bit kind of... I mean, it's fine because it's helping me out at the moment, but if this was a daily thing, I'd be... Dude, this is getting too serious. Hudson Cart, yeah, are the company that are responsible for this whole kind of shebang. But is it really companionship? Right, let's talk about the escape ship. Only 2 escape ships. Jesus, how are you going to get off the planet if something had gone wrong? Oh, that is so helpful. Thank you, Pierre. I feel that we've done something, like we have managed to... I'll try. I don't want to commit, but I'll try. I think it's important to make sure that we do the same thing with Winnie. And Winnie had the same kind of output. We left her in a moderately happyish state, cheered her up a little bit, and it obviously reaped the benefits when we woke up in the morning. Right, so I think the next thing we need to do is go back to our chamber and have a little sleep. You do it that way, yeah. We're going to be coming to the end of this video very, very soon, so I'm just going to have a little nap. And I think what we'll do is we will speak with the AI and then leave it there, I think. If it actually, I think we'll leave it here, because when we wake up for the next day, we can start the next chapter and find out what we learned. Once again, the holograms have been remote. Do you have an enjoyable time last night? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it is helping an awful lot. I will do. Right, that is fantastic. So, once again, thank you very, very much for joining me on this journey, guys. I'm really, really liking this game. If you want to check it out, Benjamin's done a great, great job with this. Fantastic artwork and style. Check it out, the PSN store or on Steam. It's relatively cheap. I can't remember how much I picked it up for, but I think it was in a sale for £8, I think. You could do a lot worse than honestly in purchasing this. If you want to see some more, make sure you like the channel, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you watch the previous video to this as well, which is also on the channel layout. I will see you guys very, very soon. I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of a more of an amble into this romantic sci-fi adventure. I'll see you soon. Take care and bye-bye.